Michael Orway is up next, and he asks, "What's the biggest bump you've ever taken?"
Back in the day, I did take some bumps, man. I choked, man, out of this chair, maybe. But back in the day, yeah. Back probably coal miner's glove stuff off the pole, the coal miner's glove matches. That was probably nothing nearly like Foley or those guys up on top of the cage, but me and Hercules and some other guys, we were hanging off that pole. I watch some of the stuff nowadays. I'm like, holy smokes! I recommend them not doing that kind of stuff back. But back then, man, shit, and some stuff off that. So you'd be standing on the top turn, maybe a little higher than the top turnbuckle, climbing up the rope, and they'd pull you down off the coal miner glove. So I took some bumps off there. Yeah.
Nothing awful, but could definitely hurt. It's funny when I
was. Oh shit! They all hurt, brother.
That's what I was gonna say. When I was at WrestleCon,
I love that. Does it hurt? I'm like, well, it's hard to explain. I'd have to show you.
When I was at WrestleCon, somebody was asking me, "Hey, whenever you fall off a ladder, how do you protect yourself?" I'm like, "I don't think you do, man. I think you just
fall off the ladder. You know what? They teach you how to fall."
Oh, sure. Yeah, how do you practice falling off a ladder?
Yeah. And that's the old joke. I saw you throw a punch, you missed a guy by that much. I said, yeah, but you see, when I hit him by that much, it goes both ways. Stuff's flying out there, man.
Now, Michael had a follow-up. He said, "What is the most painful bump you've ever
Michael,
taken?"
You're asking a lot of questions, brother.
Yeah, he's curious about these bumps, man. What is the most painful one you ever took?
Oh, that one with One Man Gang, it almost killed me. That's when we were at Sam Houston Coliseum, the bolt to the head. That's why my hair is kind of loose, light up there. Back then the ring ropes connected to the post, and the bolt that the ring ropes connected to stuck out the back side of the post. So neither me or Gang can see. Gang, one of my best friends, came to my wedding with his wife, man, Allison. So anyway, boom, 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 we're battling. Gang grabs me by the hair. Actually, if you watch the video, the people ringside react to it. Boom, he ran me in that post. That bolt went right in my head, put me into the hospital. Lucky to survive it. It was a bad head injury. That's part of the business, especially back then, different business.
That video surfaced recently.
No trainers, no doctors, They brought me back to the dressing room in Houston at Sam Houston Coliseum. That's DiBiase, that bad breath Sally. He tells a story. I go in the dressing room. I'm squirting pretty good. My head's split open bad. I'm out on my feet. But I'm mad. I'm like, fuck. Bad breath Sally. She takes, of all things, an ace bandage and wraps the ace bandage around my head, and I'm screaming. So now the more I scream, the bandage goes up around my head like a DiBiase tells the story. It looks like Duggan looked like a cone head. Everybody in the dressing room was trying to stop from laughing. I'm like, what's wrong with you? And then I had to go back. It was a tournament. I had to go back and wrestle Gordy, and he was in a different dressing room. He didn't know I was hurt, or how bad I was hurt. So I'm walking around. I'm out on my feet. I'm walking around the ring. This is ooh.
Oh no!
He's like, get in the ring, Doug. Get in the ring. Hey. So he reaches over. He grabs me by the hair. He goes to pull me in the ring. It was like peeling a banana. My skull almost came out. He's like, "Oh shit!"
Oh my god!
Yeah, that was my worst injury. But the most debilitating injury, though, was an Achilles tendon injury. That put me out longer than any injury. That took 6-7 months. That took a long time.
How did that happen?
Just in the ring, working with Ted. When I first came back, my first back match from being suspended or canned from the Sheiky. And they did the Paul Bosch farewell show in Houston, and me and Paul liked me and wanted me on that show, and I got hurt at that show coming back.
Unbelievable.
But got my foot back in the door and got back into WW. Like I said, they never put the big gas on me, but they kept me really strong. So we're
All's well
all
that ends
not
well.
lead singers in the band. That's why guys, they think of us as a sports team. We're not a sports team. It doesn't matter how many championships I won. My record is 21-0. It doesn't matter. I just think of us more as a rock and roll band. Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair are your lead singers. I'm back there doing the Ringo deal. Ding, 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 ding. I've been playing the drums for 40 years. It's been a great spot.
Man, yeah, I do hear a lot of people try to compare wrestling to like conventional sports, and it's like, sports, it's you're on a team with a bunch of guys and you're all driving toward one goal. In wrestling, you're one guy driving toward a goal, and all the other guys around you are like kind of your competition, in many ways. Even if you're working for the same promotion, you're
Yeah,
all
it's a
jostling
TV
for a
show.
spot.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
television show. And that's why I
yeah.
tell kids when they want to make it in the big leagues, I say, remember, there's a whole lot more football players. There's even more basketball players. And then again, it's just not kids from America. You got kids from Japan, Australia, Europe. Everybody wants one of those spots, man. It's a very, very, very competitive business. Has nothing to do with it being fake or fixed or predetermined or whatever. It's one of the most competitive businesses in the world.